welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Vita Luca, and initially I was going to have both of these videos combined into one, but I realized that it's a 30-minute video and it's more beneficial for everyone if we just do two separate videos. So a video came out last week of how I spend my 22,000 crown salary, monthly salary. And this video is going to be how you can fully live off of my wage alone by yourself, just because I do have a different experience than most people, as I'm in a two-income household, so it's not my sole income. So this video is to show you how you can live off of my income alone in the capital city of the Czech Republic, Prague. It's been pre-filmed, FYI. I just remade an intro. Let's just get into this video. And I do have a little chart of how you could spend my 22,000 as well if you were to be living on your own or even with somebody else. Like, you can easily find rent for less than 16,000 crowns, easily, with internet, electricity, water, heating, all included in that. It's very easy to find it. You can always look for roommates, look for a spare room, split it with somebody else, like a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. It's like very, very, very easy to find rent for less than 16,000 out here. It's also very, very easy to find rent for more than that. My rent currently is more than that. But if you look in the right places, it's definitely something you can find. If you need more than one bedroom because you have children and whatnot, well, that's not something you can necessarily get for less than 16,000 crowns. And I would hope at that point you're not making as little as I am. Like, I would really hope. But my wage is the average wage of the Czech Republic. Like, it is. And I don't understand why rent is extremely high for this little amount that you get. Like, I don't understand that. Because in Canada, if my husband and I were to go back there, we would easily make 2 to 3 times more than what we do out here. Easily. And rent is only 200 to 600 more a month for multiple rooms. Because right now we pay about 20,000 for a 1-bedroom. And we can easily pay 1,800 for a 2 to 3-bedroom. In Vancouver. In Vancouver. This isn't even, well, like near and around Vancouver. In that vicinity, because Vancouver, when you say it, it's a bigger area than the actual city itself, in reality. It's kind of like the Greater Toronto region, the Greater Toronto area of how I look at Vancouver. I mean, like, that vicinity. Yeah, so then a Metro pass typically or a Metro bus and tram pass, at this current moment when I'm filming this video, because the prices are to increase at some point, it's 550 crowns a month. So that'll get you on everything for the whole month. And it's a really great pass, actually. Prague has amazing public transportation. And so, yeah, I budgeted that in there as well, so you can take care of that. And then I also put your phone at about 2,000 crowns-ish, I believe. Yeah, I think that's supposed to represent 2,000 crowns. And basically, you can find a phone for cheaper than this. You can find a phone for more expensive than this. I just left a nice buffer for whatever your phone purposes may be. I believe for Ivan and I, we pay for 2 phones for 2,000. Maybe less. I don't even know. I really don't know our expenses. I'm pretty sure it's around 2,000 for 2 phones, and we have unlimited data, everything, limited calling, texting, whatever, all within the EU Schengen zone area thing. Though it's not like we can call Canada. So, yeah, I allocated 2,000 because, yes, there are lots of places offering less than our phones, but in case you're like us and you have more expensive phones, even then this is supposed to be for one person. In reality, of what I made this chart for, it's for one person living on their own. And in case you got to pay for your boyfriend or girlfriend's phone, you can, because I've seen a lot of people do that as well, which I find is super weird. When you're not living together, but yet you pay for somebody else's expenses, find that odd. If you're living together, sure, fine. But it's just when you're not. But I've seen people do that when they're not. And I'm like, that's weird to me. It's just foreign to me. It's fine for you. That's fine. It's just, I allocated it for those people. And I gave food a lot of money. I put 4,050 crowns towards food. This includes your regular groceries as well as dining out, going for drinks, XYZ. Because Prague is a very social city. Lots of people go out, get food, get drinks, go to pubs, go to bars, whatever. And so I allocated enough money that about 2,000 probably will cover you for your like home food, and then you can have 2,000 crowns that month to go and spend with friends at pubs and bars and restaurants and whatever you want. And so even if you want to take the money elsewhere, put it in clothes, put it wherever, you can. But I just allocated a large chunk for that in case, just because it is a very, very social country. For me, I don't fit into that. I'm not someone who likes to do any of that kind of stuff. I'm a homebody. I'd rather just stay home than go out with friends. I don't mind doing it on occasion, but to me, it's not worth the money, really. Like, I would rather hang out with my friends at a park than go to a restaurant and eat and drink with them and get a bill from like 200 to 400 crowns, depending on what restaurant we went to. And I've definitely done it with my friends, and I don't regret it at all. But we could have had the exact same experience for free. So that's what I would prefer. Either if we're going to do it, just do it for free, or we can just chat over the phone. Like, we don't necessarily have to meet up in person. I'm not someone who's like that myself. But I gave that money in case you are someone that's like that. Like, I am an extrovert. I don't like to put myself out there until I'm actually in the situation, and then I enjoy my time. But I don't like getting into the situation, which is like super weird, and it is confusing. But I'm becoming more of an introvert day by day by day. But it's just, Prague is such a big city to me that it's making me like an introvert. And like back in Saskatoon and Winnipeg, I was like, yeah, let's go out, let's do whatever. Not a lot, because I was poor, but like I would hang out with my friends a lot more often than I do here. And that's also because I have more friends there, and they're more open to having you in their home, and like they have stuff that we can all do together, and they just made it a lot of fun. And I do have friends, like I do get-togethers and whatnot with friends. It's just, I'd rather do it in my home than in a restaurant, or in their home, even if they're okay with that. And then I have an extra like 400 crowns left over, so I just threw it into savings. Because, you know, at least you should save something. Like, yes, it's about $20. It's not much, but it is something. It is something, and that's important. It is to be saving something. You can put it in investments, savings, whatever, as long as you have it. It could be clothing. It can go more into your food. It can go more into your rent, whatever is necessary. But with the rent, I included like the utilities and your internet, because there's a lot of places that include internet. But yeah, like here are some examples of how you can get rent with all of this included. And yeah, you do have to have some money for the down payment. It's definitely hard to live off of this little bit of money on your own. It's not impossible, but it is definitely doable. And heck, I'm happy to help if you want assistance with making your budgets. It is something that I used to do. I had to learn about it in high school, actually. I took grade 11 math before I was supposed to. I took it in grade 10. That was the last year they actually taught us budgeting. So I'm really glad that I got to do that. And then I also went into accounting. So I really know how to save your money and allocate it wisely. Sometimes I struggle mainly with being out here because I have a mentality where I just think I'm rich now, even though I'm not, but I feel like that because I don't have as many expenses as I did back home. Yeah, so now coming to this lifestyle, I'm just like, whee, carefree. And I shouldn't be, and I need to stop doing that. So now, this is when my budget's starting. I'm going to try for August, though I'm allocating some stuff for YouTube because I need to get some stuff done. Mainly you'll probably see it in my next video actually, what I'll be doing with that. I'm going to try to allocate just 1,000 crowns, but it really depends on people's prices because I'm also not someone to negotiate. If you want to say that you're worth something, well then I see it as you're worth that. And if I'm not happy with you saying that you're worth that, well then I just won't use you. So I am going to try to allocate that 1,000 crowns that I have towards getting me like a little fancy, because I don't have one, and frankly I don't know how to make one, and I'd rather have someone do it for me, and I'll pay them for it. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the little bell. I post every Sunday at a random time. You'll just see it in your subscription page on YouTube. And as well, YouTube is going to recommend you my last video of how I spend my 22,000 crown salary, as well as a video that's perfect for you. So check them out, and I'll see you next time.